These are Eucalyptus globulus. They were only plugged up at the beginning of May. It's now the end of May. I reckon another 4 weeks and these will be ready to plant. I'm making a few changes to the way I propagate, grow on eucalyptus trees and other trees. From now on I'll be growing larger plugs. So I'm using up all of the existing large plug trays I have, and I've started the process of designing and manufacturing my own even larger plug trays, and they'll include improved irrigation. These are Eucalyptus regnans, and this is an ovata. They both grow rapidly. I wouldn't consider globulus, ovata or regnans to be especially hardy, down to around -6 to 8 for a week or so, but they do grow rapidly. This specimen here, which survived 2 weeks of -8, is perhaps 5 meters tall now, and after the 2022 frosts and snow it actually snapped off, so it would probably be another couple of meters taller if I'd gone out and shaken all the heavy snow off. It's flourishing. Fabulous to see. These are also regnans. Planting larger plugs, saplings, will help reduce the need for vegetation control, although I'd still highly recommend it. It'll give your freshly planted trees a much needed head start. And as you can see, I've done the vegetation control in this area. And here, even though some of these regnans are 2.5 meters plus tall now, they are going to benefit from the increased availability of nutrition that would otherwise be consumed by huge docks, thistles and even the grass. I first go around with a sharp billhook, and do get one with a good edge. This is a Fisker's billhook, a small one, and it's just perfect for taking out the vegetation close into the stems. Once you've done that, you'll be able to see where you're going, so to speak, and you can use the bush cutter. I'd strongly recommend that if you haven't changed already to a battery operated bush cutter, that you do. This is an Ego and it's just been fabulous. Previously I also had a handlebar style machine, and generally I'd say they're more comfortable, though this style makes it easier to get in amongst the trees. And they're silent when they're not running. That's vegetation control after planting. Vegetation control prior to planting is just as important. At every opportunity, when the weather's been suitable, I've had the lawnmower out to mulch down this area to a #1 setting, and I'll continue to do that. That restricts the amount of growth in the vegetation prior to me planting these Paulownia fortunei. They've put on significant growth. I reckon another 4 weeks or so and these will be ready for planting as well. A spectacular display of buttercups, and also these blue flowers. Not sure what they are, but they're fabulous as well. For those of you interested in your Paulownia, I've started taking out some of the lower shoots which were turning into branches. I'm sure they would have fallen off on their own accord. I've just been encouraging them. Buttercups and these blue flowers are just fantastic. Wildflowers. More of these huge docks in there. I might do some vegetation control here, although generally these are outpacing it now, especially the taller ones. One down here, that a Paulownia that wasn't doing so well, I've stooled it. It does have a couple of shoots coming. I'm not sure if you can see that one there. Try and get down and point it out. Just there, starting to come. Hopefully the wet weather isn't encouraging too many slugs. There's another shoot on this side. It looks as though there's another one coming just there. For mulch mowing the grass, another battery operated machine, again an Ego. This is walk assist, and in comparison with the 4-stroke petrol walk assist mower that I previously had, this is genuinely walk assist. The petrol one had a drive belt which always slipped, so if you were going up a hill you really weren't getting that much walk assist. This is positive drive, so you definitely are getting walk assist. As you can hear, at the moment it's silent, though it is on. And another feature which I really like is its walk assist continually, so even if the mower isn't operating, you still get walk assist. Thanks for taking the time, always appreciated.